Yeah.
Hi, I'm Wayne.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are on the tube.
We're on the tube.
We're on the tube.
Very much on the off-ramp.
Very much on the off-ramp. And we're heading to downtown London today.
Heading to downtown London. On our way to the metro.
As we walked out of the Aldgate Tube Station, we came across a stone sculpture by Jocelyn McGregor, and its unique creation is to encourage you to interact with the creation as it is intended for visitors to touch, sit, pause, and engage with the sculpture.
Well, I'll get the downtown ones anyway. Oh, there's the egg, Lorraine. To your right.
Oh, yeah. What's in there, Sam? The egg. What is it? Just an office building?
Yeah, it's like financial office.
Oh.
Or was.
Okay.
The only thing I know about it is from watching Boogie Running. That's why I run.
We are heading into 20 Fenchurch Street to visit the famous Sky Garden. This building has been nicknamed the walkie-talkie because of its distinctive shape, said to resemble a two-way radio handset. Now, Sam was able to book our free tickets online, and we were given this specific time to come and visit these gardens.
Now, Wade and I were expecting a multiple garden complex, similar to the newly opened gardens called The Leaf in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Now, although there was a great amount of plants flourishing in this glassed-in area of these three top floors of gardens and lounges, but what we really ended up appreciating is the great views of downtown London and the River Thames.
And there's even a Pizza of Canada here in downtown London.
The site around Trafalgar Square has been a significant landmark since the 1200s. Like today, the square is being used for community gatherings and political demonstrations. A Christmas tree has been donated to the square by Norway since 1947 and is erected for 12 days before and after Christmas Day. The square is a center of annual celebrations on New Year's Eve.
And Aldgate Station, because that's where we're going to be going in.
Yeah, that is. Perfect.
Customer safety announcement from Aldgate Station.
Customers are advised to take care while using the stairs. This is not rush.
This is our train coming here now.
The British Museum is the first national public museum of the world. It is unique in bringing together under one roof the cultures of the world spanning continents and oceans. No other museum is responsible for collections of the same depth and breadth, beauty and significance.
There are more than 60 galleries you can explore for free, and other exhibitions and events you can also book. A huge map will give you direction to the various civilizations and artifacts. It can both be inspiring and very overwhelming, and is considered one of the top attractions to visit in London. We would suggest going online, check out the map, and planning what you want to take time to visit in this museum. Depending on crowds and what you're interested in seeing, you can spend many hours here.
One of Sam and Aiden's and their dog Kaiser's favorite parks led us through trails, waterside ponds, and canals. And an interesting fact about the swans on open water in the UK is that all mute swans are considered property of the royal family and are considered the king's swans. This has been a law since the medieval times, and killing, injuring, or stealing eggs of a swan or cutting grass near a nest were all considered offenses.
It was interesting to see our Canada goose swimming alongside all of these swans, and we quickly learned that the Canada goose was first introduced to Britain in the 17th century. UK numbers have more than doubled since 1984, the result of a predator-free nesting sites, good feeding opportunities, and low hunting pressure.
Pre-Second World War, whatever, tower? Defensive tower. Sam is cluing me in as to what this round building is. Yeah, taking a video of the coastal town of Eastbourne. And stayed at a lovely, or had lunch at a beautiful patio restaurant, the Bistro Pierre. end of the UK and we are dealing with palm trees here. How great is that? These white cliffs are not the White Cliffs of Dover. They are the Seven Sisters, I think they're called. And they are close to the city of Eastbourne, where we just visited some friends from our church who have been attending our church online. So it was so nice to meet them in person. And there's some more of the cliffs there. The White Cliffs of Seven Sisters near the city of Eastbourne. What a great opportunity to make a little stop here today, as we aren't going to make it to the White Cliffs of Dover, but all reports say this is very similar. Nope, there's llamas in here or something. Whatever those are. Alpacas? I don't know.
Llamas.
Look at
their face. No, actually, those are alpacas.
Yeah, alpaca.
Yeah, we're here to see a castle and we got some animals.
Founded in the 4th century as one of the last of the Roman Saxon shore forts, Pevensey Castle was also the landing place of William the Conqueror's army in 1066. Later it was pressed back into service as an emergency stronghold in the Second World War, and you can still see machine gun posts camouflaged into the castle walls. Visit the exhibition to discover stories of sieges and royal prisoners, see a recreated 1940s commander's office, and pick up the phone to hear emergency messages. Children can crack the Pevensey Castle code, peer into the dungeon, and make the most of the wide open spaces on an adventure in the fresh air.
Out of the fort and into the real world. And now we drive back home to Wembley.
On our last day in Wembley, we got to experience the crowds and excitement of an NFL football game being hosted here in London, and it was between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. It was amazing to see so many different NFL jerseys being worn around the area.
We're so thankful that Sam and Aidan hosted us in their home, toured Scotland with us, and showed us around the UK.
We have now packed up and we are leaving London and heading over to Tanzania, where we will be spending time at the Sheer Lodge and Safaris. Thank you so much for joining us on our journey. Take the time to subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell to let you know when we have new videos out.
And please leave a comment. We'd love to know some of the favorite places that you've had while visiting the UK or Scotland.
Now we have our trips planned, but we also know that we need to
Hold our plans loosely.